Okay, so good morning, class. So our topic last time is about the following: sentence, phrase, and clause. So you have a pre-activity number 1, wherein you need to identify if the given item is sentence, phrase, or clause. And then we have the sentence definition. As we all know, is sentence is a complete thought, meaning having its own meaning, can stand on its own, and it has one subject and one predicate, but can have two subjects and two predicate, vice versa, etc. And as I've said, it can stand by itself and still make sense. Four types of sentence. We have declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative. Declarative is a statement. Interrogative, meaning interrogating, or there is an interrogation happening, or asking questions. Then we have imperative, meaning commanding or requesting for something. Then exclamative can be exclamatory or exclamation. There is an intense emotion. There is an intense emotion, rather. And you also have the pre-activity number 2, wherein you need to identify each sentence as declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory. So for today, I'm going to discuss phrases. So phrases, a phrase is a group of words that functions as a single part of speech in a sentence. Phrases do not have a subject and predicate, or what we call verb. Example, I just read an excellent book about tornadoes. About tornadoes is a prepositional phrase that acts as an adjective. Sorry. So, in the example given, I just read an excellent book is already a complete sentence. But there is a prepositional phrase about tornadoes. This acts as prepositional phrase because the word about is an example of a preposition. First kind of phrase is noun phrase. A noun phrase is a group of words which tell you more about a noun. Sorry. Red. For example, the eerie abandoned cottage. Eerie and abandoned are adjectives. They are describing the noun. Cottage is a noun. It is the name of something. What something? Of course, cottage is the name of a place. Sorry. Red, quiet. The eerie abandoned cottage the eerie abandoned cottage is an example of noun phrase. Sorry. Wait for a while. So again, noun phrase tells us something more about a noun. But what is a noun? A noun is a person, place, animal, or thing. In short, noun is considered as naming words. Sa Tagalog, noun is pangalan. It can be name of a person, place, animal, thing, even idea, or events. Example, person, girl, boy, mom, dad, etc. Place, school, home, playground, zoo. Animal, we have dog, bee, frog, cow, lizard. Thing, book, flower, shoe, pencil. So that is noun. So in the given example of noun phrase, the noun here is the word cottage. And something that tells more about the word cottage is the eerie abandoned. That is why it is considered noun phrase. Next, we have prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase always begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or pronoun called the object of the preposition. Examples here we have under the window and near them. Prepositional phrase may also have compound subject. Example, near the flowers and the trees. So the preposition here are under and near. That is why this is considered prepositional phrase. But what is a preposition? A preposition is a word or group of words that shows the relationship of a noun or pronoun to some other word in the sentence. By the way, the word near here can also be considered as adverb, but later we will discuss it so that you will not be confused about the word near. Near is considered preposition here because it ends with a noun or pronoun. The word them here is pronoun. While the last example, near the flowers and the trees, the words flowers and trees are noun. That is why the word near is considered preposition, but it is always adverb at all times. Next, we have prepositional phrases that act as adjectives. It can be adjective phrase or adjectival phrase. Adjective phrase, a prepositional phrase that modifies a noun or a pronoun by telling what kind or which one. In short, uh, in short, it asks the questions what kind or which one. Then the given sentence answers the questions what kind or which one. The adjectives, the New Mexico climate is warm, meaning the climate of New Mexico is warm in adjective phrase. Then we have the blue-eyed acrobat, slipped and fell. In adjective phrase, it became the acrobat with the blue eyes slipped and fell. But what is an adjective first? Adjective gives more information about a noun or pronoun by answering one of these questions. What kind? Which one? How many? Wait. Okay. So, sa Tagalog, I don't know the Tagalog of adjective, sorry. But sa Tagalog, dinidescribe niya or binibigyan niya pa ng dinidescribe. Binibigyan niya ng, hindi ko alam kung pang-ori siya. Sorry. I'm not a Filipino teacher. Adjective, dinidescribe niya or pinapaliwanag niya palalo yung noun. For example here, blue car, asul na sasakyan, long rope, mahabang tali, tall person, matangkad na tao. So, ang noun dito is car, rope, person, house, and yung adjective or yung na-describe sa kanya is yung blue, long, tall, big. Meaning, kapag adjective phrase, babalik ta rin lang. car that is blue, roof that is long, person that is tall, etc. Yan. Ito lalo, adverbs. Hindi ko siya alam sa Tagalog. Ewan ko kung pang-ukol to. But adverbs is different from adjectives. Adjectives modifies or describes noun, while adverbs modifies adjective or modifies verb, adjective, or another adverb. Yan. So, kung yung adjective, dinedescribe niya or minomodify niya yung noun, ang adverb naman is mas pinapaliwanag pa niya yung verb, yung adjective, or an adverb. Usually, adverb ends with ly or ly. Adverb phrases point out where, when, and what manner or to what extent. Example here, the boss left late. Left is the verb, then the adverb is late. Put the package there. Where, it answers the question where will I put the package? There. Adverb phrases. The bus left after 2-hour delay. Then put the package in the closet. What is adverbs? Adverb describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb and answers the questions below. How? Easily, happily, loudly, quickly, quietly. How often? Always, every day, frequently, never, often, once, seldom, sometimes. When? After, before, early, now, since, soon, today, yesterday. Where? Away, everywhere, here, home, inside, near, outside, there. Example, the boy plays the drums loudly. Let's analyze the example. The boy plays the drum loudly. Ano yung dinedescribe ng loudly? Yung paraan nung pag-play nung bata sa drums. So, yung loudly, this is the word loudly. Ang dinedescribe niya or yung minomodify niya is not the drum nor the boy. Ang dinedescribe po niya is yung verb na plays. Okay. Then, lastly, we have the verb phrase. A verb phrase is a combination of an auxiliary verb, also known as a helping verb and a main verb. Okay, helping verb. These are the linking verbs or the be verbs. We have is, are, am. Then we also have has, had, have, or will or shall plus the past participle of the verb or the main verb. Examples, he has broken up with Nikki. She might love me again. I have been waiting for a long time. We could have won the match. I have been teaching English for 5 years. Lastly, we might have been doing it wrong. As you can see, the highlighted phrases here are all verb phrase. First, we have has broken up. The helping verb is has, and the main verbs are broken up. Then we also have helping verb might. Might, then the main verb is love. Have been waiting. Have been is the helping verb or the be verb. Then the main verb is waiting. We could have won could have won. Could and have is the helping verb. Actually, could is an example of modal. And the main verb here is the verb won. Then have been teaching, have been is the helping verb and teaching is the main verb. Might have been doing, might have been is the helping verb, and doing is the main verb. Yan. Dito sa ibaba nakasulat na there are different combinations of verb phrases. It can be two auxiliary auxiliary verb plus action verb, two auxiliary verb plus action verb, etc. Yan. Ito nga yung example. Later. Give one. Auxiliary verb plus action verb, meaning isa lang yung helping verb natin. Then, isa yung action verb or main verb. The auxiliary verb have been na. Then, teaching is the action verb. Three auxiliary verbs might have been, and the action verb or the main verb is doing. Shh, quiet, quiet. Okay. As we all know, verb is an action verb. We have base form of the verb. We have also present, past, and half na lang.
Lalagay ko dito eh.
Bibigyan na lang kita ng egg later. Faster, faster. Bibilin nila ako ng pillows. We also have the base form of the verb, present, past, and past participle. Sorry, andito kasi mga pamangkin ko. Like this, be, verb, became, is, are, am for present, past, was, were, past participle, been, etc., etc. Alam niyo na, na-discuss na natin yan last time. So, module time tayo. But then, bago tayo mag-module time, let us have a review. Noun, in Tagalog, is pangalan. Meaning, naming words, name of person, place, things, animals, etc. Adjective. Sorry. Just wait. Okay. So, adjective describes the noun. Pinapaliwanag niya or dinedescribe niya. Nilalarawan. Ayun. Nilalarawan niya ang noun. While adverb, nilalarawan niya or dinedescribe naman niya yung verb, adjective, or another adverb. And as a clue, meron siyang li sa dulo at sinasagutin niya yung iba't ibang tanong like how often, etc. Then, verb, of course, verb is an action word. Salitang kilos. Adverbs. Okay, mabalik lang tayo dun sa word na near. Kapag yung salitang near answers the question where rather, it is considered adverbs. Nasa module na kasi yan eh. So, hindi siya kino-considered na prepositional phrase. It is considered adverb. So, module time na nga tayo. Let's proceed to your module. Okay. So, I don't have the hard copy of the module. So, I'm going... Also, let's answer what's new regarding the phrases. The direction is to identify the highlighted phrase as noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, or adjectival phrase, or adjective phrase, rather. Later. Okay, sorry. So let's start with what's new. Activity 1, direction, again. Noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, adjectival phrase. First, I wish my friends in school would have a virtual food party tonight. What do you think is the answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? I wish my friends in school would have a virtual food party tonight. Okay, so this is not verb phrase, not also prepositional phrase. Is this adjectival phrase? No. So the answer is noun phrase. The word virtual food party is an event. That is why it is considered uh, noun phrase. The word virtual explains more about the food party. That is why it is considered as noun phrase. Number 2. I am pretty sure I have been told that I will be the representative of our class for the coming election. The underlined phrase is have been told. What do you think is the answer? Okay, have been told. We have the helping verb and the main verb. Have been is the helping verb and the main verb is told or tell in the base form. That is why the answer is B. Have been told is a verb phrase. Next, we have she sang her favorite song called Under the Boardwalk and Destiny. The underlined phrase is under the boardwalk. Okay, so the word under is a preposition. That is why the answer here is, letter C, prepositional phrase. Number 4, the gossip spread by word of mouth. Yung chismis daw by word of mouth kumakalat. By word is the underlined phrase. By is an example of, again, preposition. That is why the answer is letter C, prepositional phrase. Number 5. A short distance from our neighbor's house was a cozy coffee shop. From our neighbor's house. The word from is, again, example of preposition. That is why 3, 4, 5 is under prepositional phrase. So, yung ibang activity, alam naman na yan. Phrase, clause, sentence. Yan. So, this is the lecture. Kung nalilito pa sa phrase, noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase. Then we have clause. Actually, napakadali ng clause, independent, dependent clause. Sentence, alam na rin yan. Logical connectors. Baka bukas ko na siya i-upload. Then, okay, ito. Assessment 1. So the direction is determine the function of each underlined phrase by choosing the letter that corresponds to your answer. A, verb, B, noun, C, preposition, D, adverb, E, adjective. 1. She was walking quickly towards the cashier. Number 1, was walking is under, very good, A, verb. Number 2, she opened the door. Okay, number 1, was walking is under verb. Was is helping verb and walking is the main verb. 2, she opened the door of the hospital room very carefully. So, very carefully is an example of adverb. Hindi lang dahil may li, pero ano ba yung sinasagot ng very carefully dito? Paano daw yung inopen yung door? Paano yung pag-open ng door? Oh, so very carefully. So, number 2 is under letter D, adverb. 3. He stayed near the edge of the cliff preparing to dive. So 3. He stayed near the edge of the cliff. So it answers the question. Sorry. He stayed near the edge of the cliff preparing to dive. It answers the question were. That is why it is still under adverb. So, sinasagot niya saan daw siya stay dun sa may cliff near the edge. 4. The haunted house became the talk of the town. So the noun here is house, and haunted modifies it or describes it more. Haunted house. It is considered letter B, noun. 5. I want a cute kitten as a Christmas gift. The word kitten is a noun, and the word that describes it is cute. Cute kitten. That is why, as I've said a while ago, adjective modifies the noun. The kitten here is a noun, and the word that modifies it is cute. That is why it is considered as letter E, adjective. 6. With a brave heart, Matthew faced the policeman. 6 is considered letter C, preposition. Why? Because with is an example of preposition. Just like number 7, I adopted a white cat with blue eyes. With here is a preposition. That is why it is considered as a prepositional phrase. 8. The coffee was not too bitter. 8 describes the coffee was not too bitter. Describes what? The taste of the coffee. It is considered as letter D, adverb. Too bitter, gaano. Too bitter, sobrang pait. Pero was not, hindi daw sobrang pait nung taste nung coffee. So, gaano yung sinasagot niya. Hindi siya adjective. Adverb siya. 9. The audition for the main character was incredible. Some recording. Okay, so number 9, the audition for the main character was incredibly difficult. So, ano yung dinedescribe ng incredibly difficult is yung audition. Yan. So, since audition is a noun, that is why the answer here is E, adjective. Sorry for number 8, the answer is letter E, adjective. Nakakalito kasi ito. The coffee was not too bitter. The word too bitter, gaano pa rin. Pero ang dinedescribe niya is yung coffee mismo. Yan. The answer is letter E, adjective. Yan. Since coffee is a noun. And wala dito yung word na taste of coffee. 10. You must take the exam now. Must is a verb or helping verb. Then take is the main verb. So the answer here is letter A, verb. So yung ibang item class is kaya nyo naman ang gawin. Yeah. Yung mga nakakalito lang yung diniscuss ko. Actually, yung clause naman kasi madali lang eh. Dependent saka independent. Pag sinabi nating dependent, kayang pag sinabing dependent, hindi niya kayang tumayo sa sarili niya. Ang independent naman, mismong sentence na siya. Isang buong sentence na siya. Yan. Yan. And more on the vocabulary enhancement para kahit hindi tayo nagkikita-kita, parang mas lumalawak din ang inyong kaalaman sa English words. Yan. Saka magbasa lang ng magbasa class masyado. Yan. And sabi ko nga, wait lang, stop share tayo. So, haggard si mama. Ayan. So, sabi ko nga, yung connector na lesson, hindi mo na natin isasama kasi medyo nakakalito talaga yung sentence, sentence, phrase, and clause. Kung may tanong pa about sentence, phrase, or clause, chat nyo lang ako or mag-PM or mag-comment dito. Tapos, yung lectures naman is ipopost ko din sa ating GC para hindi kayo malito at hindi kayo, hindi naman nag-aano si ma, baka mag-ganon kayo. Yan. So, pwede nyo rin naman akong i-contact. Alam naman ng mga teachers nyo yung number ko. Kasi ang madalas na nakakontak ko talaga is yung modular. And yung online talaga, pag may problema yung pang-online, like yung walang laptop, kailangan gumawa ng paraan para mag-meet kami. Yun. So much for that. Kasi ma-hospital kasi yung laptop. Ayan. Nakahiram lang ako. Saka bakit ako nakasalamin? Kasi sumasakit talaga yung ulo ko palagi. Pag yung maghapon tayo sa nakatapat sa screen ng kahit cellphone, TV, or laptop. Ayun. So, please bear with me na lang and mag-aral kayong mabuti. Pag may tanong, message na lang ako. Yan. So, hindi na puro English kasi hindi ko naman kayo nakakausap eh. Kung nakakausap ko nga at pinag-i-English nyo pa ako, nakakausap ko na kayo via Zoom, pinag-i-English nyo pa ako, ano pa kaya yung hindi ko makukuha yung interaction nyo, edi mag-Tagalog na ako kahit konti. Yan. So, pasensyahan nyo na ako, hindi ko alam yung Tagalog ng mga adverbs or kasi nalilito ko talaga ako pag English. Pag Tagalog. Hindi ko alam yung Tagalog nung mga yun. Yan. Kasi mas madali yung English kaysa sa Filipino. Ayun. So much sa madami kong daldal. Mag-ingat kayo. Mag-aral mabuti. See you on our next follow-up. Merry Christmas! Bye-bye!